Konami Studios.
Juggernaut issue number 4. This series, every time I read it, I still think, I can't believe this is a thing that we're reading. It's just weird to me. Like, we have a Juggernaut book. Like, Juggernaut. But I will say, I think more than any other issue in this series so far, and I think it's a 5-issue miniseries, this one really made me understand the character a little bit more than the other ones have. I think it went a long way to make me think about this character and like him a little bit, so I appreciate that a lot. We open up this book, Cain is working with damage control, and he's ready to go tear, and he goes into like this bunker as DCEL narrates on her Rocks Tube, like live stream, that Cain is going inside this like abandoned factor-free base or something inside a mountain, because they're trying to find Arnim Zola. So when Cain gets inside there, he's instantly attacked by like a creature called Primus, who's like this weird elongated plastic man kind of thing that can like change his shape in anything, but also change it to like different states of matter, so he could be like a solid or a liquid. And like, so Primus like captures Cain, takes him inside, where we see this really creepy robotic looking Arnim Zola. Like, this looks really cool, actually. It's like dark and creepy. It's got like one big camera eye. It's not like that classic campy look with like the orange and the purple. It looks like a mad scientist almost. And it's kind of cool to see that. And the idea is that Cain was kind of manipulated to get like DCEL to come there, because Arnim Zola wants to extract her potential mutant DNA, because since, you know, mutants are on Krakoa, they're hard to get their DNA now, so he wants to find a way to get them. Cut back to a month before that, and it's like in a random facility in something called The One. Cain is like struggling to get into like this bunker where he's trying to find these things, and he finds like the remnants of the gem of Cyttorak, and Cyttorak was the thing that connected him to like the Juggernaut power. So he finds the bands and he puts them on, and suddenly he is reunited with Cyttorak himself, and he's like, ah yes, my avatar has returned, he's back. And we cut back to the present day. DCEL has kind of like lost communication with Cain, and she's trying to figure out, how can I get in there to help him? So instead of just like waiting for damage control to do something, she jumps down, she starts live streaming from these new like video glasses she got, so she's down there trying to find a way in. Obviously, Cain is in a heap of trouble, and it looks like he's not going to be okay. But we still see, like, Arnim Zola. Again, he looks so creepy in here. I actually think it looks kind of cool. I like this design a lot for him. It's just really weird and frightening. If this design has come up in, like, other stories before, like I could imagine maybe in the most recent Captain America book, please let me know, because I'd be very excited to read those. So he's obviously about to, like, kill Cain when in comes DCEL, and she's like, you want a piece of me? Come on, get it. Just don't hurt Cain. And clearly she is not prepared for any of this, and she keeps trying to tell everybody that she's not a mutant and that these powers are not mutant-related. But she's easily taken down, and Primus is able to tell Zola that, like, her powers don't really work when she's under duress, so, like, we should keep her in a state of constant anxiety, and then we'll be able to extract the stuff from her. So Cain's watching this from, like, a tube, trying to figure out what he's supposed to do and how to help her, and he's growing more and more angry, because one of the things that can identify if she's a mutant is extracting a part of her hippocampus. So, you know, Zola's about to do that, and we just see Cain getting angry. And then we cut back 2 months ago, where Cain is at like the throne of Cyttorak, and he's like looking upon his god, like, you're back to me, my avatar, unleash destruction. And Cain is just like, no. What do you mean, no? I'm not your avatar anymore, buddy. Like, the harnesses, they're not from you, they're from Earth, and they're made of Cyttorak, but they're not connected to you. So I'm no longer your avatar. I'm no longer anything anybody's ever wanted me to be. And I'm going to do what I want now. Every choice that's going to be made is going to be mine from now on. So fuck you, Cyttorak. Here I come. And he breaks out of the glass. He goes to just like beat the shit out of Primus. Freezes him with like some weird tubing stuff that's very science fiction. Kind of like beats the crap out of Zola. Frees DCEL out of there, and they're going to have to find a way to get out of there. But he already has a sample of her blood to figure out what it's going to be and how to, like, use it against them. And as they're having this conversation, like, the idea also comes into play, like, oh, Arnim Zola is not, like, the lead here. He's working for somebody else, so he's going to... We don't really know who he's talking to yet, but Cain is like, all right, well, why don't you give me the information as who this is, and then we'll just have a little talk when we're done here, okay? We'll just have a nice little talk. So it's pretty fun. It was fun than, I think, more than some of the past issues. I've actually kind of liked this one a little bit more. I still don't think this series is like super great. It's been interesting to go to different aspects of the Marvel Universe with a character like this, and it's just kind of interesting to see how that's been working out so far, and I kind of enjoy it. So we'll have to see what happens in the finale of this book, but it's one I think some people should check out because some people will take enjoyment from this book. I'm not one of those people that thinks it's great, but this issue really made me like it. I like the backstory where he's going against Cyttorak, where he's trying to be like, now I'm going to be my own man. So that is a really cool thing to see. Zola was really cool to see. Pretty fun. So Juggernaut issue number 4, I'm going to give a 7 out of 10. Now, thank you guys so much for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, Patreon, Twitter, all that good stuff. And I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.